One of my favorite parts, the bread and butter of the podcast, like I say every single week, and every single week I mean it, because I, for a fact, know that motivation alone is not the key to success. Consistent motivation will take you places that motivation alone cannot. Consistency is the key, my friends. Consistency. And today's lesson is super simple. Last week, we talked about how, you need to be private, silent, low-key, and loud, because you have survived 100% of your worst days, and nobody deserves a VIP all-access pass to your life without your consent, right? So we gotta live our lives in private. We gotta make moves in silence. All right, we've gotta be low-key with our blessings, and we gotta shout our prayers from the rooftops. That is amazing. That is amazing. So now this week, I have an even simpler thing. Now that we are going to be moving forward on this journey together, there's so many different things that happen when you're on this journey to being the best version of yourself that ever existed. Because don't forget, a lot of people don't want you to be at your best. A lot of people are very comfortable with where you're at. They don't want you to have boundaries. They don't want you to be healthy and happy and successful. And they don't want you to be doing better than them. They have a vested interest in your silence and all kinds of other things, okay? And if they can't see themselves doing it and they don't want to do it and put the energy and the time and the effort into doing it, then they certainly don't want you to do it or achieve it, right? That's why we can't do epic shizit with basic people. We've talked about this already. That's why we today are saying F the victim Olympics like we have previously, because we are working on becoming the adults we needed as children by breaking generational trauma and generational curses to be the adults we needed as children and pass down generational wealth, health, prosperity, success, and overall happiness with integrity. My allergies are killing me. This is bringing me to today's lesson. Super simple, but super powerful, just like last week. All right. There is going to be so many people that want to tear you down. They want to get a rise out of you. They want to get a reaction out of you, because when they do, you reveal something indirectly that you might not want revealed, okay? I see this happen so much in wrestling, for example. I see people spend so much time calling out trolls and almost zero time, talking to their actual fans. So it's like, why bother being a fan if you can be a troll? Because the troll is the way you're going to get the attention, all right? What you pay attention to is what you're going to attract, okay? What you think is how things will be. So whether you think you can or you can't, either way you're right. And that is so true. If you think, oh, everything's bad, nothing's ever works out for me, everybody always leaves me, well, guess what? Everything's always going to be bad for you, and everybody's always going to leave you. Because subconsciously, that's what you're creating. So be so careful with your environment. And how does that relate to trolls and all these other people in your life? It's very simple. Do not engage, do not respond, do not be provoked. That is what they want, okay? But here's what you can do. I don't always like to focus on what not to do. I always try to focus on what to do. But sometimes it's good to have a brief little what not to do, so you know not to do it, right? But then we're going to flip the script and talk about what to do. So you're going to do it for you. You're going to do this journey for all the dark, long, lonely nights when you had no one but you. You're going to do it for you. You're going to do it for all the haters who doubted you and left you feeling alone in a dark place on those long nights. You're going to do it for you, okay? You're going to do it for all the times that they counted you out and you were left alone on those dark, long, lonely nights. You're going to do it for you, all right? You're going to do it for all the people that believed in you even when you couldn't believe in yourself on those dark, long, and lonely nights. You're going to do it for you, okay? Do it for you. Do it for the little kid that you used to be who's watching you now. Because that is your biggest fan. That person is your biggest cheerleader. And they need you now more than ever. Do not continue to let you down. Do it for you. Do it for the little kid that you used to be, to become the adult that you've always needed and needed to become. Be the adult you needed as a child. Do it for you. Do you understand the assignment? All right, everyone, this has been the latest episode of the Talks with Taeler Hendrix podcast, coming to you live every single Tuesday as part of the brand family on RusosBrand.com. Until next week.